Hello everybody, welcome back to Evolve. We're going to be playing as Goalie. We are on Wraith Trap, so we're going to crank out the old Elite skin, match the desert aesthetic. Everything as usual, we will do Red Hunger, Silver Cooldowns, Gold Traversals. We are against Val, Sunny, Crow and Torvald for this one. Time will tell. Crow doesn't really do anything against Goalie though, as I say this every time, but you know, we may have new viewers here, so... just doesn't, like, because Goalie just doesn't care about stasis, quite honestly. Val is decent as a medic, Sunny is an alternate to Hank, and Torvald is actually quite high damage, so we'll see. We will go the usual way this time, straight down the middle. And commence doing what we usually do, where we grab a couple of bars at the beginning, just in case we have a bad first engage, you know. Just to brush upon the topic I mentioned in the Gorgon video that we're going out with this, it's probably going to be explained better there, but you know, we'll do it here as well. You may have noticed that by this point anyway, it was yesterday by the time this was going out, it was actually today when I'm recording it, but you know, unnecessary details. Zenless Zone Zero has been on the channel. Obviously, this is a bit of a departure from what I normally play, you know. May even be a shock to some people, but you know, I mentioned that a couple of days before as well, when I said that I am actually fucking thirsty. So, you know, to play a game like that's not, you know, it's not to be unexpected from me. Why are you all the way on your own? It's quite a decent tactic, to be honest, because he's going to be able to get a couple of bars without his team being at risk. But yeah, I initially with that game just thought, you know, this new game's come out, everybody's going on about it in that sphere, so to speak, you know, where I belong. So I thought, oh, let's play it, let's download it, see what it's like. Because me personally, I'm speaking personally here as well when I say this, I never really enjoyed Genshin that much. I just didn't. It's more down to its art style in a way. I just didn't like the way it looked more than anything. But then this game came out and it actually had an art style that was like, oh, hang on a minute, this actually looks quite nice. I'm just going to get a bit more armour and then we'll go back in again there. And as it turns out, fellas, I was very fucking pleasantly surprised, given the topic of it being a gacha game and all that kind of shit, you know, where you spend money to gain attractive pixels and all that kind of shit, you know. It's actually quite good. And I did feel a spark similar to the one that I get when I play this game, with attention to detail. So even a stumble animation there. Man is providing a supporting argument in that instance. But yeah, there was just, because it obviously, you know, it's not a monster fighting game and all that kind of stuff. It's not the stuff that I'd usually put on the channel and all that kind of thing. But there is a similar level of detail in it, just under different topics. He's going to go down there because he's ran off from everybody else for some reason. So horrendously mistimed leap. I'm going to get Val here as well because she's fucked it up. That's the revive. Well, we'll go to stage 2. That's a very strong start because I've actually struck everybody right out the gates. Well, yeah, anyway, you know. It's just leapfrog. Can I please finish this fucking train of thought? I found myself enjoying it, fellas. That's literally the takeaway, you know. And I'm going to play stuff that I get excited about on the channel. It's as simple as that. Obviously, I'm going to let it sit on the channel, as I mentioned in the other video as well, first, before I make a decision on whether I'm going to make other videos for it. Because I'm still not completely clued in on how I want to present it on the channel either, because I don't really know, in that category, how people do it, you know. What parts of the game they record, because obviously it's a very narrative-based game as well, where it's like visual novel-y and that kind of thing. I just don't know if anybody wants to just sit there through that, you know. Because the gameplay itself in that game is actually quite fun, it's quite entertaining. And the character diversity and design's up there as well. Shit. So let's bouncing him away from Val is probably the better idea, which is back on him. This crow is running meta bullshit, I can tell you that right away. Trapper should not be this tanky. Here we go. We do land that. We've got a decent amount of HP, so I can actually afford to do this. We're going to get it down very quickly anyway. Yep. It's looking like one of the stompy ones, to be honest. Go from one extreme to the other in this version of the game. We have very close games, and then we have games like this where it's quite easy. I apologise about the dog yet again. I'm not a terrible neighbour to live next door to, guys, but I'm getting fucking pissed off with this now, I've got to say. Because it's just... it's every night around this time they let the dog out and they just let it sit in the garden barking constantly because it wants to be let back in. This isn't me having a go at the dog, by the way, it's having a go at these fucking lazy fuckers, you know? That just won't open the door for a dog. I don't know how you can sit there and listen to a creature asking you to do something for it and not fucking do anything for it. Yeah. It just winds me up. Like, if you're gonna get a dog, fucking, you know, show it some love. You're not gonna, don't fucking have a dog. Anyway. Back to the game. There's just gonna be a little bit of barking in the background, unfortunately. Excuse me, that was a weird interaction. I get Val to there, nearly misaimed that. Expecting to go the other way, that's the down. This doesn't really mean anything actually, I've just realised, it's fine. It's a bit of gameplay though, we've got HP to spend. Why not have fun with it? This is bots, by the way, I'm not taking the piss out of new players. Like some of the people did with this game, you know. That's also fine, you know, it's in the past. We will stage up. Once I unnail my feet from the floor. There we go. Give me rock and fire. Do. We'll pick up traversals. I've not got anything else at the moment, so always been nice to have. Can I curve that over that? No. Nearly though. Was maybe a bit more forward, I might have been able to get it. I do get the charge and thingy there. Go in the corner. Should be able to do this now, honestly. I've got way too much HP for him to deal with, even with Torvald. Not done enough damage in the earlier stages. It's not really impossible to beat a stage 3 like this. It is actually doable, it's just that, you know, again, it's bots. Get that, it's not going to mean anything though because he's still got shield for the moment. Well, there it is. Shit. hope you've enjoyed, as always. Again, I apologise about the dog, I'm getting fucking... It's fine. YouTube doesn't need to hear about it, it's just, you know, it's getting just... It's annoying, to say the least. But anyway, I will hopefully see you for the next one. Bye.